Good morning, everybody. My name's Luke Sullivan. This is Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We are just about 30 minutes north of Denver. Real easy to find, right off Interstate 25. Tons of inventory on the lot right now. It's stock show. We got a lot going on, but we got a lot of inventory on the lot. So stop out and see us. We've always got somebody here to help you out and answer questions for you, or take a look at some of the inventory we do have. This is a brand new unit, just arrived over the weekend. Behind me, it's a 2025 Logan Bullseye 2-horse. So nice little runaround trailer, really nice trailer to add to your fleet if that's what you're looking to do, or if you're looking for your first trailer, looking to see if it's something that is gonna suit you and hauling stuff around and being a bit more independent with your own horse. So really nice unit for something like that as well. We'll get into the basics of it. First and foremost, you need a 2 5/16 inch ball to hook this up to your truck safely. We do offer those in our parts department if that's something that you're interested in. This is a lightweight trailer, so you could very easily pull this with your larger SUVs and half-ton trucks. But 2 5/16 inch coupler. Logan does a cool little job. This is a Demco coupler. It's a pretty easy to get a positive connection in it. There's no more worry anymore about what they used to call kind of highballing, where your coupler would actually sit on top of the ball and you didn't have a positive connection. So no matter what, this will raise up and down as you connect it, and then you do have a safety pin to go through there as you're traveling. You obviously flip that around and then to disconnect just like that. So standard safety chains as well. Logan does a nice job with a little spot to store those, and standard 7-pin connector as well. This is going to run a lot of different features on us and be our main connection point, obviously, between our tow vehicle and our trailer. This is going to run our brakes. This is going to run our lights. This is going to run our turn signals, etc., etc. So pretty standard system on the newer, most of our late model trucks nowadays. And we do have a hand crank jack. So one last thing, Transwest here, we've got a really capable shop. We've got 3 techs in here, especially in trailers, and they're awesome. If you want to add an electric jack to this trailer, very easy to do, and the guys in the shop, they'll make it look factory, so you'll never know a difference. And keep that in mind. If you see some stuff in inventory on our website, you come out to the lot. If you want to add a ramp to a trailer, excuse me, if you want to add an electric jack to a trailer, if you want to add some saddle racks, we carry a lot of those parts, especially for Logan and Cimarron, in stock. So talked a little bit about connection point, talk a little bit about Logan and some of the features they offer. It's galvanized steel frame over aluminum body. You'll see a lot of black material like this, very similar to a truck bed liner. It's called Vortex. Really nice material. They put on their goosenecks as well on the drop wall there. Holds up very well to a lot of the washboard and the rock and dirt roads that we have here in Colorado. And we'll start seeing that too the more we get into this trailer. We'll see it on our kick walls in our horse area. We'll see it in our tack room as well. And it just acts as a really nice cushion and a really nice protector of our metal and our aluminum. So one more thing, nice little rock guard diamond plate here, connection cover as well. Again, a lot of dirt roads and rock roads out here in Colorado. So nice to add that to the front of it, add a bit of protection. Working our way around to the side, we'll see tack room door, a bit oversized. Got a couple features in this door and a couple reasons why it is oversized. First and foremost, we've got some blanket poles right here on the door. They can swing away, just easily snapped on there with a double-ended latch. Easily bring those out. I'll latch this door here while we're talking, and you can set that up as you want and let these air out too. Real nice way to get some airflow over them too if you've just ridden, got some sweaty horses, and get those moving. Second little feature just on the door, it's the simple stuff too that makes life a little easier to get organized, but nice little brush tray here, real easy. Throw some fly spray in there, throw some show sheen. Just that first couple things that you want to grab when you open it up, when you're getting to your show or getting to the trailhead or wherever you're heading. Easy access to some supplies right there. Nice little running board here that we can use to step into it, but we don't have to step into these trailers anymore with our saddles. So we've got a nice swing out saddle rack on these guys. Really easy, right at my chest level. I'm a pretty short fella too. So don't have to climb into our tack room, don't have to get hung up in the doorway or the threshold with our stirrups. Also with these saddle racks with Logan, No tools needed, just a big knob on the back of these, and these are infinitely adjustable. So if we want to lower a couple down and lower this guy down as well, we can very easily do that and add a few as well. Like I said, we can get Logan parts, and we keep a lot in stock in our parts department. So nice feature to be able to have that adjustability with these. And we talked about the oversized door, and the reason that we do that is that we've still got pretty nice access in here, even with this flipped out. Nice to be able to do that, and then it adds us a little bit more forgiveness if we've got some longer saddles to swing that back open and not know that we're not going to scrape our leather or anything like that on these hard door jambs. So stepping into the tack room real quickly, we are a carpeted floor down here. Easy to pull that out, vacuum it out, keep yourself tidy. Back here on our driver's side wall too, we've got it faced backwards just to protect it a little bit more, but we do have a matching spare. Same size, same style, and the aluminum wheel. So we'll talk a little bit about our running gear when we get outside, but always nice to have a matching spare. It just keeps things in that continuity flowing, and you don't have those old steel rusty wheels that don't get a lot of use, so they look pretty stagnant and dirty. Nice to have that matching aluminum as well. We talked a lot up front about our vortex liner. We're seeing more of it now on our partition wall here between our tack room and our horses. We'll see it up front in on the opposite wall, on our kick walls, all around our stock area as well. Really good material, really tough stuff. And then working up above that, we've got a carpeted wall here on this partition wall, and that's just below all of our bridle hooks. Everybody's seen those trailers with those swing marks from our metal on the aluminum, our metal on steel, where we're marking up these walls, or the painted trailers as well. And so really the carpet's kind of twofold, really helps with that. We don't see any wear out of this carpet, obviously. And then secondly too, we get a nice sound deadener out of it as well. So obviously our horses are right on the opposite wall of this. If we're bouncing down the road, and surely there's no smooth roads in this state anymore, that stuff's going to be hitting this wall and echoing straight into that horse compartment. So really nice sound deadener that helps out quite a bit as well. And as you can see too, Logan does bridle hooks. We're wall to wall on this thing from side to side. So there's no shortage of hooks up here. Really can, you know, hang a lot of stuff up here, and they do a nice deep hook too. So we're not going to get to our show, get to our next gas stop and find everything on the floor like we certainly all have in the past. Little bit of dead space in these trailers that we've always had. Logan does a really nice job of filling it up with a water tank. Onboard water with these guys. Easy as filling it up at the top. We do include a hose with it, but as you can see, the lower valve is just high enough you can fit a 5-gallon bucket underneath that and fill it right from the spigot right there. Otherwise, you can hook that hose up to the lower valve, run it right outside the door there, and fill up whatever you need. Nice way to bring some water with you from home, whether your horses are a bit picky or whether you're just you know, traveling in the off season or hitting some trails in the off season and your typical water sources are turned off. That way you know you've always got some water with you. Talk a little bit about lights real quick. I've got an LED inside above me, and then secondly we have a floodlight above us, also controllable right here at the tack room. So we've got floodlights all around the trailer. Majority of those are switched at the rear of the trailer, but this one directly over the tack room, we are able to switch on and off ourselves right here at the tack room door. So nice way, LED, low power draw, but also nice way to light up the night. We've all done those early mornings and late nights, loading or unloading, and it's just nice to be able to see what you're doing. Tack room, they did include a little bus window in our tack room door as well. Nice to air some of those out, especially after a long weekend in the summer, and you've got some sweaty saddle pads in there. So talking bus windows, you'll see that front bus window in that tack room door is a pretty normal size that we used to see in a lot of horse trailers. Doing huge oversized bus windows now over our horses on the hip side of these trailers. So we'll talk about it when we get to driver's side, but we've got some big drop windows over there. We can move a lot of airflow through those. And then with these oversized bus windows on the hip side, move a lot of that air right through over your horse's back and then right back out of it on the passenger side. So move a lot of air with those. We've upgraded big time from those smaller bus windows that we've had in the past. Tack room side, passenger side over here, we've got a couple tie rings. Real easy, tie up right here, swing your saddle rack out, Easy access to all of your tack, all your equipment, your grooming supplies, what have you, what you need. Tie them right up here. And like I said, we were talking about floodlights a little bit. We've got another one here. We'll have another one over the ramp or over the rear doors. And then we'll have one driver's side as well. And these will all be switched at the driver's side rear post of the trailer. So working our way down a little bit, we'll talk a little bit more about running gear here. So we're on 3,500 pound Dexter torsion axles. We do have electric drum brakes on these trailers. Make sure your tow vehicle has a functioning brake controller. You know how to set it, and you know the reasons for and the abilities that you have to change it. Matching aluminum wheels on this guy. We are on 15-inch tires. Really nice setup with these aluminum wheels. We don't see that corrosion that we've always seen out of those old steel wheels, especially when our trailers do sit. They tend to get those rust spots in them. So nice, really dresses these trailers up with those aluminum wheels. Working our way around to the back, we'll talk very quickly. We might see them over here on the driver's side. The sun's not going to help us too much today, but nice little feature we're seeing in all of our trailers now. For the most part, it's becoming much more common, at least I guess I should say, is reverse lights in our tail light. So no changes to the 7-pin. The 7-pin has always had that option for the reverse light. It's just been very underutilized. So added to a lot of trailers nowadays, and it's just a great feature. Whether you're a 2-horse little bumper pull, helps you see where you're going, or you're the big LQs and your truck's so far away that those reverse lights aren't touching a thing. Really handy feature in those. And then we talk quickly too, here's our switches for all of our floodlights, and also going to be for our interior lights of the horse compartment. 50-50 split on our rear doors back here. Logan does a nice little weather strip, kind of rubberized rubber flap there too. Again, we talked about Colorado having a lot of dirt roads. Most of our neighboring states are the same. And we found that that really keeps and cuts down a lot of that dust that we end up seeing come into the back of these trailers on these dirt roads. So now that we've got the trailer opened up, we're seeing Vortex liner everywhere. And Logan is still doing a wood floor. A lot of manufacturers are, but what Logan's doing is they are coating it with that Vortex liner. Really holds up really well. A lot of longevity to it. Our suggestions with maintenance with these wood floors is the same with an aluminum floor trailer or anything else. Even if you've got a worm trailer, our suggestion, pressure wash these guys out. If you do have mats, pull your mats out. Get a good look at your floor, depending on usage, bare minimum once a year. Even if you're only using it a few times, get under there once a year, have a good look at it. And if you don't want to look at it yourself, if you want a professional to do it, we can certainly help you with that as well. So Logan does a nice job with their dividers. You can slam those closed. And then we are a shorter 2-horse trailer here, so you will see that we are a telescoping divider. And the reason behind that is very simple. We can telescope this in. It might be frozen on us this morning, but we can telescope this guy in, and if you can imagine it going in about 6 inches, we can get this flush against the driver's side wall. That way we can make these trailers multi-purpose, and by that I mean we can throw a mower in here, run it down for a service, get a quad in here, take it to a trail with the kids, or if you need to open this up and haul a mare and foal, or you've got some horse that likes the big open box stall and you're going for a long trip, you have that versatility and that ability to change the configuration of this a little bit and kind of make it your own. Again, kick walls, front walls, up front as well, you'll see our Vortex liner coating everything that our horses can get a hold of. And again, holds up really well to some usage that we certainly see, and plenty of horses do a little bit of pawing or a bit of kicking. So holds up really well to that as well. Seeing up on the roof as well, above the head of each horse, we've got a 2-way roof vent. Cold this morning, obviously. Would certainly suggest if you added 2 horses in a small trailer like this, open these up backwards. You'll get some of that stale, moist air and the condensation that you're going to build up having 2 horses in here. Move that out of the roof line of this trailer, and then maybe crack one of your bus windows just to get a little fresh airflow in here. But really nice with those two. Summertime, open those forward. You can scoop air in and get a ton of airflow through these trailers. take a quick look. We are screened on our drop windows, so it might be a little tough to see. We'll obviously open them up when we get to the driver's side over there, but the screen adds just one little layer of protection from any kind of road debris, bugs, anything like that as well. And then we do some D-rings provisions too if you want to hang your own hay bags. If you want to hang some triangle kind of mangers that we sell in our parts department, if that's something you're looking for, we can always outfit you with those guys as well. And then big tie ring above those heads as well. Nice to hang a hay net from those, nice to tie your horse's head from those if that's how you want to haul your guys around. So we talked quickly about some add-ons we can do. Step-up trailer on this guy. Logan's, we can order factory ramps from them. Our techs can add those on for you too. If you're dying for a ramp, if you need that ramp, it's something we can add. And don't hesitate to think, you know, it's an aftermarket fit up. Our techs and the physical parts that you're gonna get are gonna be Logan parts. So really nice to outfit those if that's what you're looking for. Close this guy back around for us. Work our way over to driver's side. Little bit of a mirror image over here in terms of we do have the same tie rings, so if we need to tie separately, if parking doesn't allow us to park over there at our tack room, we can easily do that. And then we talked also about another floodlight over here as well. Again, those are all controlled over there at your rear driver's post. But big party piece on the driver's side of this trailer is our drop windows. Logan does a really nice job with these actually. Obviously I'm a little vertically challenged, so really nice bar down here. Our latch is way up high, so they brought this down. I don't even have to reach too far for it. Really easy system, and now I'm in leather gloves and it's gonna get slippery on me, but nice to pull that down, get those down. Offer that really almost endless airflow for your horses. And then if you do, when you're at a stop, the center post is spring loaded, and so that's what's going to draw your little pins in out of that track. And you can flop this down. If you had those hay mangers in there, easily add your hay, offer some water at a fuel stop, and then flip these guys right back up. Into the track they go. And then again, wintertime, we're pretty cold this morning. I think we're in the 20s. Close these guys back up, and you've still got a small bus window in there, so you can offer a bit of fresh air to them. You can make your horses comfortable, and you have those options with these trailers. And that's really our goal too, is we send these trailers all over the country too. So whether you're in Florida in the deep south and it's hot and humid all the time, and you're always going to have these drop windows open, or you're in northern Colorado and it's 20 degrees this morning and you need to do a run to the clinic, or you're going to a friend's for a ride or something like that, and you want that ability to close these up and keep your horses warm too. So a lot of different options available on the lot. Like I said, this guy just came in over the weekend. It shared a trailer. It came in with a 3-horse as well. Very similar layout to that as well. If you have any questions about this trailer, any questions about that 3-horse, anything else we have in inventory, please feel free to reach out. My email's down below, luke.sullivan@transwest.com. You can reach out on my cell as well. Call me, text me. It's 859-509-1282. If you want to reference this trailer, check it out down below. We'll have a stock number for it. I'll get you looking into this trailer. A bunch of different Logans on the lot, a bunch of different Cimarrons on the lot as well. So give us a call, check us out. If we can answer any questions for you, let us know. También hablo español. Have a nice day.